Okay, I think the stream has started. Awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Sunday meditation, our live meditations here Sundays. We do this every Sunday at the same time, so welcome if you are new here. My name is Raphael. I will be your guide for today's meditation, and I'm really looking forward to start. But before I start, I would like to see if the sound is okay. Let me have a look here. There you go. Should be okay, I guess. I hope. Please let me know in the chat if the sound quality is good, and so then we can get started. Okay, let's have a look at the chat. Lois is here. Happy Easter, Lois. Denise, happy Easter. Great to see you guys. Robin, good morning. Happy Easter to you too. Hi, Johnny Arnold Jr., D. Carey, Joyeux Pâques, a fellow French or maybe Canadian. Mike Clark, happy Easter. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'm honored to be here for you guys and to do all these meditations together. I'm honored to be part of your journeys and in this little space for meditation that we have together. I'm really appreciative to your presence. Denise says the sound is good. Awesome. Darlene is here. Hey, Darlene. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we will start on the meditation. And today is Easter, so happy Easter, everybody. And it doesn't really matter if you celebrate Easter or if you don't celebrate Easter. I myself don't celebrate Easter. I'm from another culture, I guess. But I think that it is a perfect opportunity for us to reflect a little bit on life, on rebirth, of course, as it is the theme of today: rebirth, redemption, and to learn a little bit about the story of Easter and the last words of Jesus, which were "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do," which is a great lesson in life. And you know that on the channel we talk a lot about Stoicism, and we do like to reflect on our own mortality, on everything being finite. And so I would like to incorporate these concepts into today's meditation. And again, it's really regardless on your beliefs to take this moment of rebirth for ourselves. Remember Epictetus, Stoic philosopher in ancient Rome, that used to say, I paraphrase, but how long are you going to wait until you demand the best of yourself? And today is a good opportunity for us to rebirth. And so let's start the meditation. Sit nice and comfortably. Please do not meditate. Let me just take a little bit more tea here. If you guys have any tea or candles or incense, let me know in the comments. I do like to meditate with a little bit of incense, and I do love to drink a little cup of tea. And I find that when I meditate, actually, everything becomes sweeter, and I'm more mindful of the texture of my cup and the temperature of the water and the flavors of the tea. So it's a perfect little exercise in mindfulness also. And when you're ready, please close your eyes, put your hands to your heart as we start the meditation by dedicating this session to somebody. It can be somebody you know, somebody you don't know, somebody you love, somebody you admire, somebody you're having challenges with, or somebody you don't know. And it can also be towards yourself, taking a little moment of self-love, of self-encouragement. We do this by taking a nice inhale in through the nose. And on the exhalation, we project our love, gratitude, and appreciation towards that person. And you may now put your hands back on your knees, on your legs. It doesn't matter wherever you want to sit, as long as you're able to sit proud, sit with dignity. Chin in, chest out, nice and tall, imagining a string pulling you up from the top of your head. As we embrace this moment together, a moment of presence, a moment of peace, a moment here and now, and nowhere else, where we may focus on the opportunity we have today, as we have every day, to be reborn, to notice ourselves in symbiosis with the world around us, with nature, to take the time to reflect that we are not separated from nature. We are part of life, we are part of the universe, and we are attached with our consciousness, with our energy, and with our presence to all the things around us, other people, other beings, even plants and the air around us. It is all part of one entity, life. And we will take the time of today's meditation to center not only physically in our point of gravity, but also our thoughts to the anchor of our breath. Noticing the beauty and the possibility of observing our breath. The miracle of being alive. The miracle of being given the gift of a new day. Taking it for granted and not as granted. And if this is something that we forget to think about on a daily basis, let today, on Easter Monday, be a perfect opportunity to do so. To realize that life is precious, because it is finite. And to realize that we always have the opportunity to wake up and be reborn, to make new decisions, better decisions, with virtue, with courage, with wisdom and self-mastery, reflecting on our mistakes and turning them into opportunities. Opportunities for growth, for self-actualization, and opportunities to build strength. Focus on your breath. Observe your breath and nothing else. If a thought comes to you, that's okay. You come back to your breath. You might say, oh well, hello thought. I'm meditating now. I'll see you later. Being mindful of the sensation of the air entering our bodies. Observing our breath and not trying to change it, not trying to give it more depth or more volume. Just by being mindful of our breath, it will slow down naturally. Just go with the flow. Let things happen. Let yourself be. And as you continue to focus on your breath, notice how this moment of calm, of stillness, simply enhances the relationship you have with yourself inside of your skin and with yourself outside of the skin. Because there is no difference between you and the universe. You were made by nature and are part of nature. There's no separating yourself from nature. And so we breathe and we observe our breath, and we are allowed to feel calm and joy. And even in these difficult times where we might be confined in our homes, it doesn't matter, because you are where your mind is, and you are not where your mind is too. And so there is no difference between sitting here on your chair or sitting on a bench in a forest. You are right where you're supposed to be. And you know deep within yourself that you are inseparable from nature, from the air, from the stars, from the trees and from other beings, from the stones and rocks. We are all made with the same matter, and we are all part of a whole. Starting before us being born, we were not made out of nothing. We might have been there before. And after the day we die, no matter what we believe in, we are remaining here as consciousness, as energy. It does not just disappear. And although your past cannot disappear, it does not have to influence your future. And although your future does not happen yet, it is being built right now by pieces of your present. And so each moment, each breath that you take, each breath that you observe, each beat of your heart is an opportunity to give yourself redemption, forgiveness, gratitude, rejuvenation, courage, self-compassion, and love. Continue to focus on your breath. If you have thoughts of the past, remember that these thoughts happen right now in the present. Put them aside. If you have yearnings for the future, put them aside too, because these thoughts are also in the present moment. Whatever happens, however you feel, whatever you think, it cannot be outside of the here and now. Continue to focus on your breath, on your body, noticing the dance of your chest, of your shoulders, at each breath, to that rhythm of the inhalation and the exhalation. Take pride and joy in noticing this dance and hearing this music. And today will be the most beautiful day of your life, because it is full of opportunities, because it might be your last day of your life, and it might be your first too, as you continue to focus on your breath and feel more and more relaxed, and feel more in sync with everything that is around you. The air, the oxygen, the space. Noticing that nothing can be without space. And as you create this space in your heart, in your spirit, everything starts to become more clear. Everything starts to become more simple. You start to become aware of what's important and what is less important. You start to notice your function, your purpose, maybe also your duties. Simply here, sitting in your meditation, in your contemplation, in your observation of the present moment. Feeling proud and grateful for taking this moment for yourself out of your day, and for noticing that there is nothing more important than reflection on life, than reflection on your mortality, a reflection on your energy, on reflecting on the bond you have between you, yourself, and yourself outside of yourself. The symbiosis between you and nature. Realizing the reality that there is just one suchness. One entity, one universe, one common consciousness. Focus on your breath. It is so simple. In and out. And again and again. No effort is needed to breathe. No effort is needed to live. And no effort is needed to visualize the perspective that we might have on our realities. Focus on your breath. For a few moments, just stay still. We may now release our focus from our breath. Let's start to be on the lookout for sounds around us. I can hear my baby playing, which brings me joy and warmth and courage. Maybe you can hear the trees moving by the force of the wind, or birds, or fellow human beings just living their lives. Feel this reflective love to sounds that you might have found disturbing in the past. Notice the beauty in having these people maybe, or these animals, or these birds, these trees living right next to you. Feel your connectivity to them, connection. Start taking some nice deep breaths now as we finish our meditation. We come back to the sensations in our bodies. And finally, if you feel like you need to move, then move a little bit. And to your own rhythm, to your own pace, whenever you are ready and not before, you may open your eyes. Thanks, everybody. for this meditation. I've enjoyed meditating with you very much. And before I leave you, of course, I'm taking a look at the chat now. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I'll check Instagram also. What tea are you drinking? This is simply green tea. It's Japanese green tea that my wife mixed with some rose petals. And so as we finish our meditation and maybe it is morning for you and you go back to your days, really take this opportunity today, Easter Sunday. I don't know why I keep saying it's Monday. And really, regardless of your beliefs, whether you believe in Jesus or not, whether you're a Christian or not, it's a good opportunity. Just like the new year is a good opportunity to have fun and to reflect on your year. Today is a good opportunity to reflect on rebirth, on rejuvenation, on re-emergence on your life. Remember Epictetus? We talked about him before. Make this commitment that you're not going to wait any longer to demand the best of yourself. Choose to be good today. Choose to respond with virtue today. Choose to be creative and proactive before you are reactive. New day, new you. New year, new you. And you have the opportunity now to make better decisions, especially now that you're practicing meditation every single day. It is not to become a better meditator. I don't care about being a good meditator. I meditate to become a better human being so that I'm able to respond with virtue day in and day out, each moment of my life. And it's hard. It's a work in progress. It's not there yet, but I'm making progress. And this is what we would like to ponder on. So yeah. Make it a good opportunity for reflection on life, on your mortality. Take a pen and a piece of paper and journal about it. Let me have a look at the chat. Sounds good. Darlene says, thank you. It was wonderful. I heard your baby too. Oh, awesome. Do you drink water after this meditation? Yeah, you can drink water, of course. I'm just drinking a tea right now, but if I wasn't drinking tea, it is in the PM right now, so I am on a caffeine curfew. This green tea is very low in caffeine, and the way I brew it is low in caffeine also. Otherwise, water is perfect. Joaquin is here. Awesome. So glad to have you. Johnny, this was his first stream. Welcome. We do this every Sunday, so you're always welcome. And although you're not here with me, you guys, I see you, I feel you, and it's awesome meditating with you guys. Sam, you're very welcome. Robin, you're very welcome. Mike, my daughter bouncing her ball in the driveway, I suppose. The small clangs from the baseboard heat and the sounds of an occasional bird singing, all soft sounds during this morning meditation. Fantastic. Embrace these sounds. Take them as gifts, because they are. Simply. Joaquin, I was a very different person before I started meditating. Me too. Definitely. And again, it's not to become better meditators. We just become better human beings, better partners, better friends, better colleagues, better bosses, better everything. Yuri, Diana, thank you for this Easter special meditation. I feel in peace now, in the present moment. Do you encourage to meditate twice a day? If you want, if you feel like you need it. I meditate first thing when I get up in the morning. We talked about this before, and we talked about how to create the time and to create the habits of a meditation practice. And the answer is really a cue, to having a cue where you do it. I read it in one of the books that I have on habits. Maybe it's on the in the Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg. um it was cue for a habit of doing push-ups, and so it was like he goes to the toilet, he flushes the toilet, he washes his hands, and then he does 10 push-ups. That was his cue to do push-ups. For me, my cue to meditate is simply, I hear my alarm ring, I sit right there on my bed, I have a little meditation bolster, and I meditate, and that is all. And then in the late afternoon, I'll do a stretch, I'll do a little workout, maybe like an afternoon workout, which is much lighter than the morning workouts, and I will take some time to meditate there too. So yeah, twice a day. And during the whole day, sometimes you just need to take a deep breath. Meditation doesn't mean that it has to be 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes. It can also be just one nice deep breaths. A good example of this is a calming breath that you can take always, which is breathing 8 beats in and 10 beats out, or 6 beats in and 8 beats out. Always exhaling a little bit longer than your inhalation. This will create a sensation of relaxation. So you can do this during the whole day, especially when you have a challenge or something like this. Take the opportunity of your breath. Your breath controls your psychology, your emotions, your thoughts also, and certainly your physiology, your physicality. Lois, thank you for that beautiful meditation. Have a peaceful and joyful Sunday. You too. It was good to have you here. Denise, you're very welcome. I joined right at the end. Well, you can definitely rewind those meditations, and once we finish the stream here, I will put it on the channel, so it will be there. Just curious, what type of ring do you wear on your forefinger? This one. I guess you mean this one. This is an Aura ring. Aura, O-U-R-A. It's a smart ring. I do love my gadgets. I do love technology, as long as it doesn't control me, as long as I'm in control of my technology. And I love technology that enhances my own intelligence. And so this smart ring tracks my my sleep in a really efficient way, I find. And I can't sleep with a watch, so I thought that the ring was really a good idea. It also tracks your temperature, your heart rate variation, your breathing, your breathing rates, and all these. So I do like to wear this ring. I bought one for my wife also, and this is simply my wedding ring. But yeah, I do enjoy these little gadgets. They enhance my life, and I gather the data, and then sometimes, not always, not every day, I'll be honest, but sometimes I compare the data that I get from my smartwatch and my smart ring, health data. I'll compare it with the data that I've entered in my journal. I journal about 3 times a day, so in the morning, in the lunchtime, and in the evening. Different kinds of journaling practices, but it's still journaling. And I'll try to compare the data to see how I felt on my journal and how I felt on the data, and see what's working, what's not working, what I could do more of, what I should do less of. Sam, can I meditate before bedtime? I feel somewhat energized after a meditation. Yes, that's a very good question. I always recommend that you meditate before dinner, and that is because I like to eat at least 3 or 4 hours before bedtime. So I try to keep my meditation further from bedtime. I find that the best bang for your buck, if I could say it like this, is to meditate first thing in the morning, because this will help you be calmer during the day. And then when you get to the time when you have to go to bed, you've already trained your mind the whole day to go in waves, to be fully on and fully off. And so it really helps you to fall asleep when you meditate in the morning. I found more than meditating in the evening. But of course, if you want to do some, maybe not some meditation per se, but some nice relaxation before bedtime, with some nice deep breaths through the nose, and nice and slow, nice and deep. This will help you to fall asleep maybe. You're welcome. Cool gadgets ring. Yeah, it is a cool gadgets ring. Can you recommend where to purchase an Aura ring? I'll write it in the chat. I suppose you can go to their website. This is it. I guess it's Aura. Wait, let me actually check online. Aura ring. It's auraring.com. So that is the website here. I'm not affiliated in any way. I guess that's the website. Ooh, I don't know why it gave me such a huge link. Just auraring.com. So auraring.com. This is where I got it. Do I recommend? Do I recommend it? Oh, I don't know. It's a gadget. It's a gadget. If you if you have fun with these types of gadgets, then you'll have fun with it. But don't just buy it because I have it. Figure out if that's something that's good for you. I find that tracking my sleep really enhances the quality of my life, because then I'm more aware of what I need to do and what I need to avoid when I have a good night's sleep with a sufficient amount of rapid eye movement sleep, so REM sleep or deep sleep and light sleep, and so that I have a good overview of my cycles that will also impact when I will set my alarm, because I will kind of figure out when I can wake up when it's not right in the middle of my deep sleep, so that I don't get up feeling like I got hit by a truck. Talking gadgets, I'm interested in the Hear Math gadget. Sorry, not remembering the name of it right now. It helps to sync your brain for coherence. I don't know. Sorry, Lois. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it, so I have absolutely no idea. You can send me a link and I'll have a look if you want, but I can't give you a good opinion because I've never used it. But what does it do? It helps to sync your brain for coherence. To sync your brain, how and with what would be a good thing to find out. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this meditation. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do share these meditations with your friends. And heart math. I'll Google it. I'll have a look. But thanks again. And don't hesitate to share these meditations with family, friends, anybody that can benefit from meditating with us. And if you've not done so already, subscribe to the channel. Press the like button. This is not just for my ego, it's for the whole YouTube algorithm. YouTube loves likes and subscriptions and things like this, so that more people find us and so that we have more people meditating with us. There's one last thing I wanted to say before everybody goes away, which is I did start a Slack channel for this little community, so that you are able to communicate together and to share your experiences and things like this. I will link it in the description to this video once I've posted it on the YouTube channel. Okay, guys, thanks again for being here. Take care. I'm honored to be part of your journey. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.